Rich Rising, my love. I'm here to have a dialogue with you guys about your past life. I'm here to bring you guys a past life narrative. Why do we want to know about our past lives? We want to know about our past lives because it helps us with understanding something that may be going on in a current life. Oftentimes, our past life energies will repeat in our current situations, and we have to understand those energies in order to be able to balance out our karma. Okay? So, we're going to get into a little bit of a past life narrative today. Drop a comment below if this is your story, if this resonates with you. And if this is your first time here, let me tell you who I is. I am Regal Essence. I am Queen TV. I am Queen TV After Dark. I am Life as a Love Goddess. I am Life as a Laid Back Mom. I'm your ray of sunshine in the afternoon time. I'm your crystal healer and Dilla. I'm your past life princess, and I'm somebody's ABA therapist and pre-K teacher. Hey, boos, hey. So let's get into this. Let's see what fell out on the table. A lot. I be trying to take like 5 cards so I don't be here all day. But let's see. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got Warrior. Number 8. Imprisonment. Caretaker. Prosecution. So, okay. So let's see. We got Courage. Taking challenges. Prosecution and judgment. Putting others first. Feelings of unworthiness, abandonment, rejection. Archangel Gabriel is here with communication, though. Loss of power, and illness, accident, or injury. So oftentimes, guys, certain ailments that we have now, we have carried those over from a past life. So things like lung issues with your lungs, your throat, those can be tied to issues that you may have had in the past life as it relates to being able to speak your truth and have a strong voice in your life, right? So, all right, so let's get into it. You needed to be courageous during a time of judgment and prosecution. Others wanted you to put them first, or you needed to make yourself a priority. Feelings of unworthiness or rejection. Loss of connection. But communication is coming through. Loss of power. Illnesses, accidents, and injuries. Alright, so I see this as, with being a warrior, you have to take courage. You have to take on challenges, right? Strength. You went through persecution, feelings of abandonment. Let's get into feelings of abandonment because communications of all kinds are coming. So abandonment, unworthiness, rejection, that can come with a lack of communication, right? A lack of disconnect from other people. Yeah. But Archangel Michael is coming. So let's peek into warrior and abandonment. Okay, so we know that the end of the story is communications of all kinds are coming. So Archangel Gabriel is on the scene. Okay, he's coming. He's bringing in the energy of communication. Okay, of all kinds. He just a smiling and a happy. Okay, he blowing a horn because he said it's time to come out of isolation. Okay, so let's get into self-priority is not selfishness. So it seems as if a very common theme this week is remembering that you deserve your own self-care and releasing the responsibility. All right, so the confirmation for caretaker is past caretakers' lives are often revealed by present emotional and behavioral imbalances. So we are balancing out that need to put other people before us. So your affirmation is, I deserve my own self-care. I release responsibility. I bless others, right? And I prioritize myself in my own life. You know what I'm saying? And we bless others when we put ourselves first because we become our best selves and we show up just as an amazing person whenever you do that. When you don't take the time to heal yourself from situations, and that's what I realized about the internet. The internet is there's a side of the internet that is full of all the little mean girls that were teased, that get heckled in their comments, and they never go somewhere and heal. And I hate to say it like that, but they don't transmute that energy, and in turn they take it out on other females that don't deserve it. So we have to be willing to put our own self-care, put our own self-love first. And sometimes putting our own self-care and self-love first means that I'm not about to get on this internet and I know that I got some healing work to do. Okay? So warrior, let's see. This card reveals a past life as a fighter. This keeps coming up this week. So let's see who was a past life warrior. This card reveals your history as a fighter, a warrior challenging your opponent. You have that power and energy still. Even though you may not always feel that way, this card could also indicate some sort of conflict in your life. If so, this karmic call to stand up for yourself, my Archangel Michael, the warrior angels, fills you with strength and courage. So this came out close to Archangel Gabriel. So you may need to stand up for yourself. And I talked about physical ailments, right? And I talked about how issues with our throat could be associated with not being able to speak up in a past life because we had a loss of power or a loss of our voice, right? We weren't able to speak up, right? That could be causing physical ailments in the current life, right? But Archangel Gabriel is here to help you with being able to communicate your truth, all right? A cautionary message of a past life warrior energy calls you to beware of fighting other people's battles for them. So, putting other people first. We're not fighting other people's battles before we fight our own. You may find that others turn to you in times of difficulty, needing advice, guidance, and solutions. They may even want you to take action for them. The warrior is here. The warrior in you. Listen, to be clear, the warrior in you is in the habit of taking on other people's causes and even their conflicts. We're not doing that anymore, okay? But this can create a radical imbalance in your life. Remember, every soul is at its own place in its own karmic path. It's not your job to jump in and fix things when other people are overworked, angry, hurt, or frustrated, okay? If this is your pattern, it's time to release this reaction, set boundaries, and create more balance in your own life. Let go of responsibility. Oh my gosh. So we just said, I love the way the cards always tie themselves together. All right, so when we looked at putting others first, we affirmed that it's okay to take responsibility, but put ourselves first, right? So we're going to bless others and ask Archangel Michael and the angels to guide them, okay? So the message today is, although we may have a past life energy of being a warrior, jumping in, wanting to help others, doing it for them, we're not doing that no more, okay? We're going to bless them. We're going to bless them and we're going to focus on us, right? We're putting ourselves first, not others. So, because it's always not about, maybe you didn't always sacrifice yourself like, oh, I was a caregiver, giving all my time. But maybe oftentimes when people come to you, they need solutions. You jump in, you want to help them, you want to fix it. And not only do you want to fix it, you take on their conflict. So we want to be leery of that, okay? So the karmic shift is this. Now remember, karma comes in 3 ways as it relates to our past life. We're balancing out the karma in one of 3 ways. We're either welcoming an energy into our life that we didn't have before. We are ushering out an energy that we had in a past life that we don't want to deal with in this life. Or there is an energy that was present in a past life, but we need to balance it out. We need to be not too much of something, right? We have to take responsibility for ourselves before we're taking responsibility for others. We have to be a warrior for ourselves before we're running in to fight other people's battles. Like, I'd be like, listen, bless you. And people love to pull me into stuff. Why? Because I am a natural problem solver. I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, my mind is sound. I got the answers. I got the juice, you know. But I don't allow people to pull on my energy. I pick and choose who I want to give my energy to, and it just is what it is. And I'm very unapologetic about it. Let's get into the karmic shift. You have more courage than you may realize. It is time to stop playing safe. It's time to stop playing safe and limiting your life to only predictable activities. Ooh. When something arises that poses a bit of a risk or leads you to some unknown territory, let yourself explore new options and investigate new directions. You can be the warrior in your own life, but be willing to fight for what you want, even if it seems a bit frightening at first. Get into it. Know that you can trust yourself to handle the unknown. Become a warrior in pursuit of your goals. I am resourceful, capable, strong, and willing to take more risks. That is your affirmation. I'm resourceful, I am capable, I is strong, and I'm willing to take on more risks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that is the message today. We are balancing out. We are balancing out that warrior energy. We're not running in to save everybody and giving up our own power and energy by running in to do all these other things for other people. Okay. Let's see. We also have abandonment, feelings of unworthiness and rejection. So we'll get into that another day. All right. So listen, if you made it this far, drop me a heart in the comments. Do me a favor, share this video with a friend. Share this video with a friend. Save it for when you need a little pick me up. Meet me back here tomorrow so we can get into somebody else's past life story. And remember, I love you. Peace.